Well, hello, my humble boys, girls, and of course, gifted animals. This is your humble and dearest, spiciest of uncles, here with another fantastic food review. Let's hope it's a good, fantastic food review. I mean, obviously, you're the ultimate judge in all this. Well, tonight we're drinking a mystery bourbon. Not really. Actually, it's just Jim Beam. You know me too well, and I always keep a stock of Jim Beam, and when I'm feeling lonely, that's kind of what I pour. And I'm feeling lonely tonight, I guess. Anyway, tonight we're doing something interesting. It's called Papa Murphy's, and it's a take and bake place. So what that means is they prepare the pizza for you. It's a pizza, obviously. They prepare it for you. They put all the toppings on it, everything like that. But they don't cook it. You go to the store and they don't deliver or anything like that. You go there, you pick up the pizza, and you take it home and bake it yourself whenever you're ready. Now, I've never been to a Papa Murphy's, so I did get some coupons in the mail. So that was great, and basically I got this it's like a large pizza for $6, which wasn't that bad, but it rang up originally for $10, which is, on par with, let's say, like a Papa John's or not maybe Papa John's, but, like a Domino's or a Pizza Hut or something like that. That's pretty expensive, actually. Let's say if it didn't have this coupon, and I wouldn't have tried it otherwise. I mean, why should I cook my pizza that I'm paying the same exact amount for? That's my thing. I got their classic pepperoni. I've heard good things about it. They make it kind of fresh in front of you. They get like the dough, they put the sauce on it, they put the cheese, and then the pepperoni. It's almost kind of like a Subway line, where you pay and then you get opposite of Subway because you make your sandwich and then pay, but you pay and then the thing is made, through an assembly line almost, So it was quite extraordinary. So I just baked this. Took 15 minutes to bake. I mean, everything was fresh. I don't think it was ever frozen. They made it right in front of you. And so it smells great, and hopefully it is great. So there's a lot of pepperoni on here. Just a classic pepperoni pizza. So let's try it out. It's really hot. So actually, let me cut this. I'm just going to cut it up into pieces. That's why I brought these utensils out, just in case. Looks like on top they put like a cheddar spread as well as the mozzarella. Whew. I'm glad I had these coupons because $6 is reasonable for this, but why would I spend $10, and after tax probably like closer to 11 on something I have to bake myself when I could get somebody to deliver it for the same amount of money, I mean, does the difference lie in the quality? Well, we're finding out right now, does it? If this is phenomenal pizza, then yeah, I can see picking it up and cooking it yourself, but it's not bad pizza. The pepperoni has a decent spice to it. Not too salty, not too spicy, but just enough there to let you know it's pepperoni, which is, maybe not everybody's preference, but the way I prefer it. one thing you also have to do is you have to cut it yourself. So I have to bring out the pizza roller, you know, whatever it is, and cut it myself. So these slices are hopefully evenly proportioned. So they put a lot of pepperoni on there, you know. I mean, that was the first thing I noticed, is they were putting a lot of pepperoni on there. Which, if you want a pepperoni pizza, that's great. You know, you like pepperoni, you like the pepperoni flavor. Good for you. I mean, I congratulate you. I mean, I really do. Your uncle, however, blue collar as he may be, you know, too much pepperoni can be a bad thing in my humble, and it is humble, opinion. I think too much pepperoni can drown a pizza. So there's a little bit too much pepperoni on here. I actually had to pick some off before I baked it. And even then, after I baked it, there's still a lot of pepperoni on here. So, I mean, it's, if you like pepperoni, great. But for me, little much. But it's got a good flavor to it, you know. The pepperoni isn't overwhelming. If, like, in a flavor sense, you know, obviously if they pile it on there, which they did, then it is overwhelming, but it isn't overwhelming in flavor, which is what I kind of like in a way. The cheese is average. I mean, it's not great, you know. I mean, so far the dough and crust is pretty good. Getting to the end here, so I'm going to taste the crust, which is key in a lot of pizzas. I mean, the pepperoni goes right to the edge there, right to the edge. But let's taste the crust anyway. Now they have a couple different varieties. This is just their original, I'm assuming. It doesn't taste like thin crust, it just tastes like a hand-tossed pizza, even though I didn't see them tossing it around in the restaurant. You know, this is their kind of original pizza, I guess. It's good, but it's not great. I mean, if I didn't get a coupon in the mail for a $6 pizza, a large pizza, would I go out and buy it again? Probably not. This rang up. I mean, I saw the register when the guy was ringing it up. I mean, it came up to like was it like $10.50 or something like that? Which is pretty expensive. I mean, it's expensive pizza, and I can't get over that fact for some reason. You know, let's say if I compare this to like a DiGiorno, you take and bake kind of thing. You know, you get it at the grocery store opposed to a shop front. But would I say this is absolutely, a $5 difference, 100% difference in price? I couldn't say that. I really couldn't. So, I mean, this is a good pizza. Don't get me wrong, and it's great for snacking. But should you spend over $6 on it? Absolutely not. So I don't know what I should rate this. I mean, it's a above average pizza. I mean, the sauce is pretty good. The pepperoni I've already talked about. The cheese is just cheese. There's nothing special about it. Not too sharp, not too bland. Just right in the middle. And the crust actually has a good crunch to it, which I like. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's no glaring aspect of this pizza that I do not like. It's the whole concept that I'm worried about, and the whole price with that concept that I'm worried about. You can go down the road and go to Little Caesars and get something that's hot and ready, trademarked, I suppose, but nonetheless, I mean, it's hot and ready. It's already cooked for you for less money than I bought this for. So I suppose what this deserves is a 5.18. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to give it. I mean, I've thought about that for a little bit, but I think that's fair. I mean, it's above average, and it's worth a try maybe if you have a coupon. But otherwise, I mean, don't bother. DiGiorno is indistinguishable from this in a lot of ways. The sauce is good, the cheese is good, the pepperoni is really good, and it's made fresh in front of you, and so you see what you're actually getting. But overall, I come away unimpressed. So that's what your uncle thinks. And that is all for now. So God bless. God bless America. This is running a little bit long, and I apologize. But you take care. And we'll see you next time.